Rob Paparozzi back with part two as promised. I figured I'd plug in my Blues Deluxe as I do the second half of this demo in my basement for the little fatty. This is the little fatty all plugged in and ready to go. The cool thing about also now I'm doing the transformer because I'm using low impedance. The last video I did, it was strictly high impedance. The cool thing about having the little fatty for me is now I don't have to place it on the amp because when I have the transformer plugged straight into the amp, I get a lot of buzz just from the transformer being next to the amp. So now we're having the pedal, I can put it, on the floor, and I've got a 1/4 inch into one end and my 1/4 inch with the transformer into this end, straight up and down. And I've already got the Blues. The Blues Deluxe isn't as sensitive. It's a little older than the new Blues Junior 4. And I've got the treble on 2, and I got the bass cranked all the way up to about 8, like they said to do. I got middle and presence at about 4, number 4. And there's no master, I don't believe there's a master volume on this, so I have the channel up to about 5, and I'm sitting right here. I'm using a Greg Human Blows Me Away SM58 with a volume control, because a lot of times I'll use this kind of a setup because I'm switching back and forth between blues and rock songs to jazz, chromatic, or whatever. So this is the other rig I wanted to show you guys, not just the high impedance, a dirtier sound. So here we go. I'm going to put this on my lap here just in case I have to get to it. I'm cranked up almost to 10 here. I got to turn it down because it's killing me. So it's a little muddy, a little bassy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll off into some highs. Roll off some of the bass and mids, and I'm going to my left, your right. And as I do that, now I don't have that little rumble at the bottom. I got plenty of bass. I can maybe just go back up a little bit, get a little more bass. I got the reverb off so we can hear what it's doing. Now let me do this. I'll turn the volume off here, and let me plug in my Audax. Now the Audax Fireball, again, not a bullet mic, it's a cleaner sounding mic. It's a great mic, and when I helped Audax design this, we came up with like a very happy in between, somewhere in the middle. And I'll tell you, and it doesn't feed back much at all. It's a great mic to keep in your kit if you're out playing and you're going straight into a PA or things like that. You have it's a very nice volume control on it as well, and it doesn't feed back much. I'll use it sometimes. Pardon me, getting up here with this Joyo pedal, Joyo American, which is an amp simulator. So if I'm going out sometimes without an amp, I know some of you have, I think there's a Lone Wolf Harp Attack or something, which I heard is really good. I haven't tried one of them yet, but they make some really good stuff. But this Joyo is an amp simulator. I use it a lot of times for my recordings down here in the basement if I don't want to set up an amp and I'm sending somebody some dirtier, like bluesy tracks. This is great. But if you bring it out to a live gig, 1/4 inch out to the PA and 1 into your mic. But I'm getting off track here. That's not why I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you the little fatty. So I'm plugging in my little fatty with my Audax microphone through the Fender Blues Deluxe. I got it straight up and down. Which I'm going to do is give it a little bit of treble off to the left there, and see what happens. Audax Fireball V. Got the volume cranked pretty hot, almost to 10. This mic's a little bassier, so I'm going to really roll off a little bit to get some of that low end boom out of there. I'm going off, and that is where I want this particular mic to be. Each mic is going to require a little different setting. Look at me, I got the mic right here and it's not feeding back. It's just starting. I mean, I'm really close. I'm about 2 feet from this amp. So I can walk over there and turn it up another 2 notches. This is something you can't do without this pedal. I guess you could do it if you had the right kind of, maybe you could do it somewhat if you had the tube swapped out properly, but still, this is going to control it much better. Little Fatty from Memphis Blues Amps. Pick one up, keep it in your case if you're going out to do live gigs where they're providing amps for you. You're going to a blues jam where there's an extra guitar amp, or you just want to play your amp stock and you don't want to do tube swaps like I do. The Little Fatty. All right, sorry, I'm going to keep this one shorter because I made the other one so long. So this is the low impedance mic with the transformer end going through here. And again, the last one I did was with the high impedance mic. You can check that out. Memphis Blues Amps, Little Fatty pedal, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.